Hey everybody. Sorry I'm getting on so late today, but it's been a busy day. It's your girl Shy, C-H-I with Beautiful Mess. And I am here with another Meditation Monday for you all. For those of you who are following my regular page, which is Shalonda Mallory on Facebook, my business page is Beautiful Mess Inc. on Facebook and Instagram. I posted this week one of my favorite quotes from a motivational speaker by the name of Tony Robbins. And the quote stated that life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. And that is exactly what I have been doing for the last couple of years. Prior to starting my business, I have been recreating myself. And when I came across that quote this week, it put me in remembrance of a story that I read in another book that I'm reading, which is this book here, and I'm going to introduce it to you guys in just a second. But it put me in mind of a story that I read in this book about a woman who became a creature of habit, pretty much. Which most of us do, and that's something that I want to talk to you all about today. And that's what the meditation is going to be about today, is about reprogramming our minds and learning how to recreate ourselves and build better lives for ourselves, build better lives for those around of us, etc., etc. So I'm a horrible storyteller, y'all, so I want to just share this story with you all to kind of help you understand that a lot of things that we go through in life, a lot of things that we experience, a lot of things that happen in our lives, we create it. And we create it because we don't know any better. I know most of you all have heard that saying, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. And that is actually true. Most of the things that we like I was saying before, most of the things that we experience in life, the way we go about our day-to-day, is behavior that we learn from our parents, and our parents learn from their parents, and so on. So I'm not going to ramble a whole lot today. I'm going to jump right into this story, and then the meditation is going to kind of follow this to help us, like I said, reprogram our brain so that we can get our subconscious mind to a place where we are bettering ourselves without even thinking about it. So, like I said, I'm going to read this story to you all from the book because I'm a horrible storyteller. So, the story is about a woman, as I said. So, I will go ahead and start. So, in this book it says, this reminds me of a story about a woman who prepares a ham for dinner by cutting off both ends of the ham. Her bewildered husband asks why she cuts off the ends. She replies, that's how my mom cooked it. Well, it just so happened that her mom was coming for dinner that night. So they asked her mom why she cut the ends off the ham. And her mom replies, that's how my mom cooked it. So they decided to call Grandma on the phone and ask why she cut off the ends of the ham. The grandmother answers, because my pan was too small. So with that, it just goes to show that sometimes we do things in repetition. Sometimes we do things, like I said, because we see our parents do them. Our parents see their parents do it. And it just becomes we become creatures of habit. And in this particular story, the woman talks about a ham. But if you think about it, that story can be interpreted in many ways. When it comes to our finances, when it comes to the way we raise our children, when it comes to furthering our education, all of those things can be learned behaviors unless you reprogram your mind. And what I mean by that is, if your parents only graduated from high school and they are hardworking people, and which is not a bad thing, you know, but they get up and go to work every day and they have a great work ethic, that's fine. But when you get older, you may say, okay, my parents only have a high school diploma and they have a good job and they're making, you know what I'm saying, a pretty decent living for themselves. So as long as I get a high school diploma, I'm good out here, you know, because my parents did it. finances. You may have a parent that's, you know, drills into you, money don't fall from the tree. It's good to just live comfortable. People who have too much money, you know, are mean and they're this and they're that. And so when you get older, you only want to live comfortably because that's what you were taught. But we have to learn to reprogram our brains to know that we can always have more. And we have to stretch ourselves beyond our limits. We have to stretch ourselves beyond what we see our parents do. We have to stretch ourselves beyond what we see those that are around us doing on a regular basis. So I just thought that that was a good point to share when I saw that quote. And you know, because it's something that I have been working on, like I said, for the last couple of years. And I just felt that somebody would be able to benefit from that quote, as well as that little short story that I shared with you. That all learned behavior is just that. It's learned behavior, and it can be reprogrammed. So today's meditation is going to be about packing up all of that learned behavior and stretching ourselves to our highest heights, stretching ourselves beyond limitations, stretching ourselves beyond what our families or our friends may think, you know, is the height of where we can go. So for those of you who have not tuned in the last couple of weeks, I'll just kind of go over a quick tutorial on how to get started in this meditation. I want you to find a nice quiet place to sit. If you're in your office and you're still at work, if you're in your car, wherever you at, you know, just turn the radio down, quiet your mind. We're going to take deep breaths in for a count of 2, and we're going to blow that breath out slowly on a count of 4. I went over a couple different things in the last week's video. You can take deep breaths in and breathe in a cool blue air to bring in positivity. You can blow that breath out in a vivid red or a hot red color, letting out anger, anxiety, stress, all things of that nature. So as I said, today we are going to focus on reprogramming our brains, our subconscious minds. And I really want you all to, today is Monday, I really want you all to try hard this week to step outside of yourself. If there's anything in you, in your life, that you feel like you could be doing better in, or you're frustrated with yourself about something that, you know, could be going a little bit better in your life, but you're just going about things the way that your parents went about things, I want y'all to change that for me this week. I really want y'all to work hard on that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started in this meditation, and we are going to leave all of those learned behaviors behind, and we are going to come back to reality, and we are going to start programming some new positive, healthy ways of living that is going to help us live our best lives. So this particular video that I am playing today, as I said before, I always go on YouTube and find something that works for me. So this particular video today is how to activate your higher mind for success, and also subconscious mind programming. Or in this case, we are going to do reprogramming. We're taking out that old and bringing in the new. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, you all. Hope everybody had a great day today. My day was busy, but it was great. I didn't fall asleep in the movies. I took my kids to the movies today, and I didn't fall asleep, y'all. And I fall asleep every time. So we had a really good time. So hopefully this will help you guys wind down for the evening. And let's get going. Find yourself a nice cushion to sit on. Y'all, I'm sitting on a nice little, I'm sitting on my floor, but I'm sitting on I pulled one of my couch cushions off today. I'm sitting on a couch cushion. So my bottom is nice and comfy. So we are going to take deep breaths in. You want to make sure to keep your spine erect. exhaling through your mouth. With each breath, I want you to feel your spine relaxing. With each breath, I want your shoulders to fall deeper and deeper towards the floor as you sink into a deeper relaxation. Breathing in for a count of 2. Forcing that breath out for a count of 4. Breathing in on a count of 2. Exhaling on a count of 4. Breathing in on a count of 2. Exhaling on a count of 4. By now you should be feeling your shoulders a bit more relaxed. You should be feeling some of that stress exiting your body. And as I said before we got started, today we are going to focus on reprogramming our minds from bad learned behaviors. So I want you to take a minute and just think about some of the things in your life that you consider to be learned behaviors. I know for me, as I discussed with you guys in the beginning, college and education has always been not so much a struggle for me, but it's been something that I have been trying to attain for a long time. Both of my parents are working class people. They've made a decent living for themselves. But neither of them have a college degree, and that's something that I've always strived to get. But I guess I can say that it wasn't really necessary because, as I said, with learned behavior, you see the people around you making a decent living and you feel like, okay, it's okay if I don't have this. I can still make it. I can still do this because my parents did it. So I want you to reach into your mind and find some learned behaviors. The way you raise your children. Maybe you don't give your children allowance because you weren't given an allowance as a child, which in turn caused you to not know how to manage money in your adult years. I think it's very important for kids to be given an allowance at a young age so that they learn how to manage money at a young age. So that is something that's a learned behavior, something that can be changed and reprogrammed. So hope you have, I want you to find a couple different learned behaviors as you continue to take those deep breaths. And as you think of those learned behaviors that you may want to reprogram, I want you to picture packing those learned behaviors away. So as you think of one, I want you to put it in a box. And I want you to close the lid on that box and put it aside. And then I want you to take the next learned behavior that you want to reprogram. And this learned behavior behavior can even, I mean, I'm talking about different things with family and so forth. A learned behavior can be something, it can even be with relationships. A lot of times we get in patterns. If you've been in unhealthy relationships and you've been cheated on or you've been abused or anything like that, you know, when you get into another relationship, you may put a wall up and do different things because you were taught that or you learned that. That was learned behavior. So I want you to really dig deep to find these things that you want to reprogram in your life. And as you continue with your breaths, I want you to pack those things away and set them aside. It don't matter how many boxes you end up with. My space is full. My space is full of boxes of old learned behavior that I'm getting rid of today. So continue to take your breaths as you pack those boxes away. And let's get ready to leave those things behind. Boxes are packed away with all of those unhealthy learned behaviors. I want you to sit back. Picture yourself sitting back in a chair and just relaxing, looking at all those unhealthy learned behaviors and letting them go. Just focus on letting them go right now. Don't worry about what you're going to do with them. Just know that they are packed away and they are gone. I want you to continue taking your deep breaths, releasing all of those negative things that we can no longer see because they're packed away. Up off of that chair that you're relaxing in, and you're now elevating above those boxes that we packed away. You're floating higher and higher, almost to the ceiling now. You're looking down on those boxes. You're looking down on that unhealthy learned behavior. As you continue to float higher and higher, now you're above. You're outside of the house now, looking down. I want you to see how small those boxes look as you continue to drift away from those unhealthy behaviors. We no longer possess those things. house anymore. They're gone. Those unhealthy learned behaviors are gone. And you can relax now because you are about to create a new you. You are about to create new behaviors. You are about to create whatever life it is that you want for yourself. You can do it. It's in you. Wow. You are so far away now. Floating higher and higher. Now we're floating through the clouds, looking down. Now we can't even see our house with the boxes inside that room with those unhealthy learned behaviors. You're going higher and higher and higher and higher to a place where it's just you and your breath and your thoughts. And you're in a space now where you can create whatever you want. Those boxes don't exist anymore. And I want you to just stay in this place. Stay in this place and think about the new life that you are creating for yourself. Think about the new job that you are creating for yourself. I talked to you guys in the last video, I think, or in one of the other videos about visualization. It's one thing to think about what you want to have in your life, or to always say, man, I want a new car. I wish I had a new house. I wish I could find me a husband. Always saying these different things, but if you got to visualize it. You have to see yourself in it. And for those that know me, that talk to me on a regular basis, know that I am a huge fan of The Secret. I've been studying The Secret for many years, many years, and falling in and out of practice with it. But The Secret has been one of my tools for a long time. So as you sit and float in the atmosphere, in the universe, creating this new life for yourself, I want you to visualize it. I want you to see yourself in that new house. I want you to see yourself in that new house that you own and do not rent. I want you to see yourself waking up every morning happy, energized, ready to go to your job, and not rolling out of bed complaining or just barely making it in the building before the bell rings because you really don't want to be there. I want you to picture yourself waking up in the morning, doing what you want to do, doing what you love to do, being excited about life, being excited about living, being excited about starting your day. Because your destiny is in your hands. And you can create the life that you want for yourself. Just as easy as it is for you to get up and complain about going to that crappy job, or as easy it is for you to get up and complain because your boyfriend ain't put the toilet seat down, or your husband didn't put the toilet seat down, or your kids forgot to wash the dishes last night like you told them to before they went to bed. Wake up expecting. Wake up expecting great things. Don't close your eyes at night and say, I know it ain't going to be done when I get up in the morning, because it ain't never done. Every time I ask for this to be done, it ain't going to be done. Watch. Well, guess what? If you go to bed with that attitude, you're going to wake up and get exactly what you asked for. So I really want you guys to focus on positive self-talk. floating out there in the atmosphere, taking those deep breaths. Breathing in for a count of 2 and exhaling for a count of 4. I'm going to be quiet for a minute. I want you all to just rest in that place. I want you to rest in that place before we get ready to come back down. Deep breaths in. I know you all are coming up with some awesome ideas for your new life. And I can't wait to hear stories on how things start to manifest for you just the way that you thought about them. I can't wait to hear the testimonies about how your life is changing through meditation. I can almost hear the phone calls with the excitement, as I've done with some of the other videos, about how things have changed immediately just from taking this time for yourself to take these breaths, to sit in silence, to just do you. So as you visualize those things, we are going to continue to take those deep breaths. And on every exhale from this point, remember we are floating above the clouds at this point. We are out in the universe looking down on the earth. The house we don't see, those boxes we don't see. We are going to come back down to reality. So as you inhale for that count of 2 and exhale on that count of 4, I want you to feel your body getting heavier and floating back down to earth. I love this part, y'all, because it's like when you exhale and you're visualizing, you can almost feel your body pulling back down to the earth. But it's such a relaxing feeling. It's like everything is just falling away, falling away. So as you exhale, let's come back down, coming back down. We're now coming down through the clouds, sinking further and further into that relaxed state before we get ready to open our toxins away. All those unhealthy learned behaviors are gone. That room is empty. And it's time for you to start over. It's time for you to create new healthy habits. It's time for you to create new life. As I said before, when you're coming out of a meditation, it's always good to come out when you're ready, not when others are finishing up. So if you are in a place where you're not ready to come out when I finish, feel free to continue to sit there and take deep breaths in. But we're back. We're back to a new life. We're back to a new you. And I'm happy for you guys. I'm excited. I feel the energy. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited, you guys. Yes. This is something that I've been doing for a while. And I've even been working with my children on reprogramming their brains. And I don't know. I'm not going to say I don't know. I'll just share something that I do with my children with you all. But kids are a little bit different to reprogram. And so one of the things that I do with my kids is I write mantras on the bathroom mirror with a dry erase marker. I write positive affirmations on our bathroom mirror, and I have them recite those affirmations on a daily basis as they're getting ready for school. So it's lots of different ways to reprogram your mind to rid yourself of old